Welcome back to Full Scholarships live video series. Today we are going to discuss about the Macquarie University Vice Chancellor's International Scholarship, and this scholarship is designed to reward the international students for the undergraduate and postgraduate courses. So before we discuss about this scholarship in Australia, let me remind you to subscribe our YouTube channel Full Scholarships and do follow us on Instagram page as well. The link for this Macquarie University Vice Chancellor Scholarship for Australia is given in the YouTube video description. Check out the link there, and apply link is given in the top of the description. Click on that, or you can directly visit our website fullscholarships.net and you can check out the scholarship there, or you can also click on the link in the Instagram bio, or you can scan the QR code on the Instagram posts here and it will take the same scholarship that you are looking for. Once you are redirected to our website, you can check out the Macquarie Vice Chancellor's scholarship for the international students from the Macquarie University, and this scholarship countries in the Australia at the education level is bachelor's and master's. So deadline is ongoing and it's 28th of February 2023, and the course starts in the July 2023. So this scholarship is for the 2023 session, and you have to apply to till this month end, and almost each year this scholarship is the deadline is 20th of February each year. So here is the brief explanation about this Macquarie University Vice Chancellor's Overseas Scholarship, and this scholarship is given to international students who have demonstrated the academic achievement in past as well as have applied for the admission in the Macquarie University. So to get to this scholarship, you need to have the admission or you need to have to apply it in this university. So in today's video, we will do the both steps. First apply for the admission and then fill the scholarship application form. So here is the details, that the deadline is 28th of February and there is no specific number of the awards. So if it depends on the university, so they can take all students or they can take as per the course, and the award is up to the Australian $10,000, and it will be allocated to your tuition. And then you have the eligibility criteria. So basic eligibility criteria, so this scholarship is eligible to all courses except the global MBA or graduate certificate courses. So you should not be applying for the MBA or certificate courses. You should have a regular course in the bachelor's or master's. Then the instructions are given there, so you have to complete the application form for the admission, then you can apply for the scholarship form. So to apply this for this university, so you can click on this apply button at the end here, and upon clicking on that you can check we have been redirected to the Macquarie University official website, and this is the scholarship page, Vice Chancellor's International Scholarship, and this scholarship is designed to reward the academic excellence and attract high performing students to study at Macquarie University Australia. So this is one of the top leading institutions there, and key dates have been already there, and you can check the application closes, so it's open year round. And right now the deadline, first intake deadline is February 20th, and then it keeps opening each month, and there is no such deadline, so you can apply throughout the year. And so as you apply in the first intakes, you have very high chances because the seats remain empty, and then once they are filled, so it depends on when our seats get filled or the courses get filled, then scholarships start. And then you have the criteria already we mentioned on the same website. So how to apply for this, so you should have the admission or you should apply for the admission, and then you can apply for the scholarship. So the application for the scholarship form is given here, so click on this apply now button here, and once you click on that apply now button, you can check the international scholarship application form is there. So for that you have to classify yourself. So this scholarship is only available for the international students, so for that you have to choose the international tab here and click on this dot, and then you have to fill your details here. But before you fill this information, so you know that you have to fill the student or application ID. But when you have not applied for the admission, so how will you get this student number? So for that you have to apply the for the admission. So to fill the admission application first, then we can fill this scholarship application. So let's fill the admission application. So for that you have to click on this please submit your program application here to receive the student number or application number. So click on this link here given in the tab here. So upon clicking on that, you can check the registration page is there. So welcome to the Macquarie University Online Application Manager, and you have the register or sign up or the login tabs here. And now in order for the first time users, you need to click on this register button, and once you click on that register button, the terms and conditions page will be there. So click on this scroll down and click on the accept button in the green color, and once you click on that, you can check the new registration is there. And first you have to select the citizenship, so select as an international student intending to study onshore in Australia. So onshore means you will be going for the regular course in the campus, and then select the names as per the passport and then the last name as per the passport, then enter your email and confirm the email, then create a password here and select are you right now in Australia, so select yes and no. If you are in Australia, select yes, and if no, then skip and select no. Then choose the country of citizenship and then take this read the terms and agree to the terms and conditions, then click on the register button. Once you click on that register button, you will be receiving an email and you will be already redirected to the login page where you have to use the same email and that you used the sign up process. So then click on this login button again, and then this type of email and the password that you generated, simply use that same and click on the login tab. So upon clicking on that, it will be redirected to the dashboard where we can fill the application part and wait for the page to reload. It depends on your international the internet connection. So as you see, we have been successfully logged in and there are no applications right now. So you can click on this start an application here and click on this tab and wait for the few seconds so that you can select the course and then proceed with that course. So remember that the MBA is not the under the list of the scholarship, as we already discussed that. And then you can select the course you wish to go for, the bachelor's, master's, or anything. Suppose I'll go with the bachelor's. Now I'll select, click on the search. If you already like discussed your subject that you wish to apply for, you can directly go with the keyword. So I had just click on the search now, so let me check that which course it will suggest, and the all courses should appear here. So you can check different courses have been there and you can choose your preferred course and go for that. Suppose I'll go with this bachelor's of arts full time, so click on the apply now button here, and this application should add to your dashboard so that we can proceed with this application and fill other details. And now click on this apply now button and wait for a few seconds so that it takes us to the main application components, and we have to fill some sections there and wait for it. So the page is loading and it takes few times, as it's recommended that you just apply in the daytime of the Australia. So if you are from Asia, just keep watch that when it's day in the Australia, then go with the application. So as you see, before we start the application, so the page is right now loading. So you have some 1 2 3 4 steps, then you have to upload the documents, verify the documents, and then submit the application. So before you start, you have some entry requirements discussed here and eligibility criteria for that particular course which is selected, the bachelor's of arts. Suppose if you go the engineering part, you have some different eligibility criteria here, and just fulfill that. And now click on I am ready to apply and click on this button here, and it should take you to the next step, and in that we have to fill. So that next is the first here, and let's wait for it and so that we can fill the application. So now we are on the first tab. You can see this is the starting with your details. So you have some basic details here. Have you previously applied to that university? So we had not. I'll select with the no and then select your title, Mr. The gender and your last name and the given name. Then have you been known by other names? So if yes and no accordingly. I had not, then select no and move to the date of birth as per the passport. So you should not make any mistakes here, as it will then make difficulties in your visa process. So keep mind on that and it will be noted on your documents as well. Then move to the next, that is the residential state. So the country of citizenship that you have, then the country or region of birth that you have. So just do as per the passport. Are you in Australia right now? So yes and no accordingly. And citizenship state, so just as an international student intending to study onshore. Then the passport and the visa details. Do you have a passport? Select yes and then enter the passport number. So I'll just randomly submit my passport number, then upload a copy of a passport here. And then do you already hold a visa? So yes and no accordingly. I don't hold, so I'll select no. Then the genuine temporary entrant check, so martial stats, so yes, select which your stats holds and then select will any family members be accompanied. If you have dependents on you, you can select yes and no accordingly. I won't have any, so I'll select no. Then do you have any relatives in Australia? Yes and no. If you heard yes, select yes and move with the correct information. As upon immigration you will be asked these questions, so if the answers don't match with this, then your application will be cancelled, so do remember that. So it's clearly mentioned here, visa application will be rejected for answering the incorrect here. So have you any accompanying family members? So select yes and no. And have you been any members to this? So I had not. I'll be selecting no. Then you can check the applicant details will be here and you agree to that. So 10,000 will be the scholarship, and right now it's showing that around 8,000 will be the costs annually there. And then do you understand? Yes, I understand, and I have the evidence to provide that I can afford these costs. Do you have to mention that. Then on the applicant's home country region, you have to answer these questions and the addresses, then the current application address and the other contact details of your emergency phone numbers. Then you have to enter the course preferences. This is very important. I had selected bachelor's of arts. You can select the course options and add other courses as well, but I will skip and just click on this additional degree preferences and just check that. If you have any second options, you can do that. Now I click on the save and continue, and I'll be moved to the next tab. That's the tab 2. So let me check the tab 2 so that we can. So okay, I'll select save. Now it's connecting our page to the next tab, and in first it was just basic details and some visa related questions. Do mind answering them correctly. And in the second tab, so it's showing the red exclamatory mark. It's because I haven't uploaded my passport here right now, and I had just kept few tabs empty, and that's why. So if when you fill the correct information, it will go green here. And in second tab you have previous academic qualification, so enter the previous degree. Suppose I had applied for the bachelor, so I had previously completed the diploma as well as high school as well as the FSC or the second higher secondary part or the class 10 and 12. I will submit that information here. Enter the institution details where I completed and the country where I completed and the dates of the graduation. And I have already completed my degree. Select yes and no and date of award conferred. Then upload the transcript of that high school and click on this save and continue. Move to the next, that is the English language proficiency. So if you don't have IELTS, is English your first language? Select yes. And would you like to package your offer with the English language program? So if you wish to go for the English language program as well, then select yes. Otherwise you can select no and then move to the next details, that is the third tab. And in third tab you have the recognition of prior learning. So if you had prior learning, then you can obviously select yes. And then on the next tab you have the overseas student health cover. So if you had any overseas health cover, you can select yes. If you won't have, then you can select no. And then in if you have disabilities or any medical conditions, you can select yes. And on the sponsorship tab, will you be sponsored by the government or not? So if you had any sponsors already, you can select yes and no accordingly, and then click on the save and move to the next tab. That's the fourth tab. And before that, do remember to save the information, and these should not be in the explanatory mark. It should go green. And wait for the tab 4 so that we can fill the information there. So now on the 4 tab you can check events are there. So please indicate whether you attended the Macquarie University event. So I had not. Select no. And how did you heard about this? Just select the internet or advertisement. Then under 18 age, if you are just under 18, so you should get the like an affidavit from your parents, and the parents should have already a passport. But if you are over 18, it's not necessary to submit. Then the campus information will be there, the campus where you will be studying, privacy declaration, and then you had the additional comments there. If you had anything to submit, just submit that and click on the save and continue. Then you have the attachments tab here, and in attachments tab, it should be documents that had to be uploaded there. And let's wait for the attachments tab, and so that we can submit the attachments there and upload the documents. So wait for a few seconds so that we get to this tab, and it might take few seconds. As you see, if you have doubt till this fourth step, you can just ask in the comment section. And again reminding that the link for this Macquarie University is given in the YouTube video description. Check out the link there and also directly visit the website fullscholarships.net. And now you have to upload the documents. So first select the title of the document and then select the file, then attach the file and then save. So you should almost upload all documents. You can make a zip folder of all documents you had up to this date and upload them and click on save and continue. After that, you have to verify the information that you filled and the draft of the application will be shown there, and you can check. Please attach a copy of your first page of passport, so upload that. Then the applicant's home address, contact details and other questions that are asked, and submit that as well. So you can check we have the information pending here, so it should be completed and no exclamatory mark should be there. Once you complete that, you can click on this submit button and your application will be automatically submitted. After you submit this application, you can go to the my applications here and a student number will be generated, and here you can check application number. So copy this application number here and come back to this scholarship application page here, and now click on this apply now button here. So once you click on that apply now button, you can check international scholarship application is there. So as we selected international, now select the first name, last name, your email and your phone number. And so your phone number should be as per your home country. So let me just select the phone ID first, so country code should be there, so I had submitted that as well. So it's showing that there is something wrong with this, so let me change the country here as I had just submitted my phone. So I have selected that, and now so let me just change this. Okay, this is just a random number. Now select the country and the student number. So this is the student number that you had to copy from here and then submit it here. And after that, you can click on the submit button and you can check some error is there because the student number is not valid yet until you submit the application. So once you submit the application, your application number will be valid and you can submit that same application number with the phone number and the other details and then submit this scholarship application form. And before that, you have to complete the admission form, then this scholarship form. I hope both steps are clear to you, and if you have doubt, you can ask us in the comment section or directly message us on Instagram. Before that, do remember to subscribe, and the links for the scholarships are given in the YouTube description. Check out that links and do apply according to that, and do subscribe. Have a nice day ahead.